Welcome to the Builder's Risk Outlook. As expected, the first few months of 2023 have been a mix of positive and negative trends for construction in the U.S. Overall, we see the balance as optimistic for contractors. Today, we'll focus on three key areas and the relevant trends. We'll look at inflation, start and permit activity for construction in the U.S., and then study how those items are impacting overall builder confidence. Inflation, while still hovering around 5%, is down from year-end 2022. Many expect it to be flat or even slightly down at its next release. While it is still significantly higher than the Fed target of 2%, the fact that it has slowed quite a bit should allow the Fed to ease up with respect to rates over the next few meetings. Many feel such easing is long overdue, as we have now had 10 increases a row since early 2022, and now at 5.25% we're at a 16-year high. Signals of any easing will have an extremely beneficial effect on residential construction. Single-family starts thus far in 2023 have been on the rise despite the up and down mortgage rate movement. This leads us to believe that a lot of pent-up demand for housing is still out there and will take off at any sign of positive news. Single-family starts rose 2.7% in March, which was the second straight month of improvement and third positive gain in 4 months. In addition, single-family permits rose 4.1% in March, also the second straight monthly gain. While both increases are welcomed positive trends, there are still some concerns surrounding tighter credit conditions and what that could mean going forward. The big question is, could that trigger a recession? The key positive here is that improvement is coming from all regions, not just the South as in prior months. Another encouraging trend is the 9.6% surge in March for new home sales to an annual pace of 683,000 units. Also in March, multifamily construction starts declined roughly 6% and permits by 22%, ultimately reversing some positive gains acquired earlier in the year. Before panicking, note that the 559,000 unit pace registered in March was still stronger than last year's annual pace as a whole. On top of that, multifamily units currently under construction has ticked up to 958,000, which is a high mark not seen since 1973. Understanding the number of projects nearing completion, it's reasonable to expect some slowdown in new construction. Perhaps the best news in all of this is that builders are beginning to believe in the light at the end of the tunnel. In April, the housing market index improved significantly, particularly with respect to present and prospective sales over the next 6 months. Both these measures were over 50 for the first time since January of 2022. Builders are still rating traffic of prospective buyers around a 31, which is keeping the overall index at 45, yet we expect their rating to shift upward in the near future. Keep in mind, ratings over 50 are considered positive. In all, there is much good news for residential contractors, and with a little change in Fed policy, all segments could really soar in 2024. See you next time.